What you just started. Me and my bitch go naughty. Give a fuck about this party. We gon' step on shit regardless. Get my coin and swipe that bitch and now the spirit to charge. Making music, being on bitches, I be really march. I got hands for a hoe. I get bands for a show. He want chance after chance after chance, nigga. No, I keep saying free little folk. Do my dance on them folks. If it's up, it's going down soon as I leave.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to Life with Goddess, your favorite content girly. And today is a editing vlog. I'm gonna be teaching you guys how I edit and upload all of my videos, and some tips and tricks on how you can successfully edit and upload your videos. I'm gonna be honest, editing is not easy. The time frame depends on how creative you are, what edits you're trying to add, how long it really takes you to just do regular rough edits and things like that. So it just depends. So it's no right or wrong way to edit. You just have to figure out what works for you and what is the most efficient way to edit for you. So I am starting off early in the morning. Well, it's not as early as it usually is. Normally I'm up at 7 in the morning, and I will be editing by at least 8 o'clock, 8:30 maybe. But today I woke up a little bit later, and it is actually 9:30 now. And that's my day. So I'm gonna be actually sitting here a lot longer than expected today, considering I started late, but that's on me. You choose what time you want to get up. I'm clearly still fresh out the bed kind of energy, because that is what works best for me. When I editing in the morning is the most efficient for me. That's when I have the most energy to be able to do anything productive. After 2 o'clock, I'm dead to the world. I just don't have no energy to do nothing, like absolutely nothing. So I always start everything fresh out the bed in the mornings. But girl, when I tell you I gotta start fresh out the bed or I'm not doing it, I mean that. So we bonnet on the head, robe on, and we about to get into it. We are going to be editing today and making sure we get the upload for the April 24th video done today, because I've been procrastinating on that one, so we gotta get that one done. So usually I go ahead and bring up any tools or things I need to use. If you guys haven't, make sure you check out my top 5 tools and softwares that I use as a content creator. These are things that I swear by, things that I've been using since the beginning of my journey, some things that I've added into my journey. All of the tools and softwares are in that video, so if you haven't, check out that video. I got a lot of information in there, okay? Yeah, so I'm bringing up CapCut, and I already did the rough edit to the video that I need to be getting done. It's called April 24th, which is a horror game that I played. It is now June, and I'm trying to edit the video. This is the rough edit, and it's done. I did that. I went through twice to make sure I got most of the stuff that I did not want in here. So most of the stuff we really have to do is add the funny edits, anything I want to emphasize on, screams, etc. What I like to do when I am editing horror games specifically is making sure that I get the key points of the game. Key points of the game to me during horror games are anything that scared the living crap out of me, anything funny that I've said. As I am editing and you guys are watching, I'm going to be listing some of the sounds that I like to use frequently throughout my videos, just in case you guys wanted to know any of that and see any of that. But I would definitely recommend you guys go check out my Goddess Games channel if you guys want to see it in action and how I edit and what it looks like afterwards. I would definitely recommend you go check my Goddess Games channel out, which is horror and simulation games. So you can see how I edited both horror and simulation games. I used to play more of The Sims a little bit, so I do have some videos on there. So if you are a simmer and you want to know anything about simming or how I used to edit my videos back then, go and check those out on your own time, okay? So let's go ahead and start getting into editing this vlog, because it is gonna take me a long time, and I don't even think I'm really gonna get done until like 3-4 o'clock. Honestly, I don't, but I'm gonna try my best to make it as quick as possible. So we're gonna just go through the video and find some little edits to emphasize, and you guys can watch me do that. Okay, so I just found something out that I want to teach you guys that I found out, so that if you were struggling in this department of editing, you can do it. I usually do a thing where when I have a horror scene and I'm super scared, I key in on my face, blow it up, and make it shake. And it adds an effect as if you were when you're screaming, and it just looks like you shook your whole camera. So I like that effect, and I use it very frequently. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do it on CapCut, because I've mastered how to do it on DaVinci Resolve, but CapCut, I was kind of confused because sometimes when you put the effect over a clip that has 2 clips, it will do both, and I didn't want that. So I'm gonna show y'all the YouTube video I watched, and I'm gonna make sure I link it in the description below. But then I'm also going to show you how to do it too. So let's do that. So this is the video that I found to teach me how to do it. Basically what the creator was saying was to hold control on your keyboard and click on the 2 videos or the 2 things that you want to be affected. So let's say she wanted the background to have this water reflection effect that you see on here. And what she did was hold control on the keyboard and click the background, and click the effect, and then create a compound clip. So I'm gonna show y'all over here on my stuff. So I am cropping out my face. As y'all can see, I was absolutely terrified, but I'm just making it a little bigger because I don't like the way it is. So we're gonna just open it up a little. It confirms. See, I'm big now. I look a little blurry because I do have the proxy thing on so that I can edit faster. So when it exports, it won't look like that. So I don't let it bother me much. All right, so we are going to place this here, touching stuff. So this clip right here is just my face. This right here is the background and my face. And this is the effect, which is the shake effect. And as you can see right now, it is shaking the entire screen for both. But all right, so we're gonna do what they said to do. I can't hold you and hold control, so hold on. So then we are going to hold control on the keyboard and click the face, and we're gonna click the effect. And then we're going to right click, and it'll say create compound clip, and we're gonna do that. And then it creates a clip where only that is moving, as y'all can see. So let's play it. It looks like I'm moving so far. I am going to, let me fix this. I'm gonna fix the background clip, make sure it's lined up correctly. And then we're going to fix this clip, put it up there. So that's what it will look like. The key is to do everything you need to do before creating the compound clip. So make sure you crop it where you wanna crop it. Make sure that the speed of the shake is what you want the speed of the shake to be, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to edit it afterwards. I just found that out. So just be mindful of that. See how this is cropped. So I'm just going to maneuver everything. So give me a sec. Let me get everything straight. I finally got it the way I want it. So I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like. I'm going to zoom y'all in a little bit. So this is what it's going to look like. So before this, I did zoom in so that you can see this little ball here. I don't know if y'all can see, but so you can see this little ball here. So I zoomed in as the previous clip. I'm gonna zoom in. So keep that in mind if you ever wanted to make your little camera shake or whatever. That's how you do it. All right, time check and update. It is 11:51 and I am 16 minutes and 52 seconds into my video of editing, and I have 30 minutes of video. So I'm almost there, and it's only 11:51, so I should be done close to around 2 o'clock like I said I would. And so I have finished the video. The video actually ended up being 28 minutes and 29 seconds long. So cheers, we got done with that. After I finish adding any funny edits, scary edits, etc., I always make sure that I export the video, and then I'm gonna go and pick out the best scares or funny moments of the video to put them at the beginning of the video. They say that the first 5 minutes are very crucial to any video. So you want to make sure that you put any of the most key moments that you want to be seen or that you think are important from your video at the beginning. I always make sure I do that. Sometimes I do forget, but I try my best to make sure I do that every time I post a video. So I'm about to do that now. I'm about to export my video, and you really should name your videos. I personally just name them whatever, but I'm gonna name it Funny Edit for now. And let me show you something really quick. As you can see, my resolution is 1080p, but that's what my screen usually is. You can make your resolution whatever you want to. I normally just leave it at 1080p. When I export my video for the second time, after I've added the intro edits, or whatever little intro of what the video is going to be about, the little quick edits, I always export it in 60 FPS. It just looks crisper to me, and I just want to do it one time. So I go ahead and do that the second time I export. So this is the first time that I'm exporting, so I'm going to make sure that I go ahead, well, I leave it the way it is, named it Funny Edit. I'm gonna export it to my finished videos folder and go ahead and export. And then we're gonna wait for that, and I'll show you guys my little breakdown of how I get the funny parts. Okay, so now that I have finished exporting the video fully, and I again export my final video in 60 FPS. So once that is finished, it usually takes a little minute to export in 60 FPS. I will go and do something else, and today I'm gonna go hop in the shower and get my life so that I don't have to look like this the entire video. And when we get back, we will discuss the things that I do to upload my videos and to get them to rank in search as well, because I think I'm starting to get a little bit better making my videos rank in search, and I'm here to give you all the tips. I'm here, so give me a minute or two. Let me go shower, and we gonna be right back. Okay, lovely people, we are out of the shower and fresh and ready to go. We're about to get into what I do to upload my videos. But before we get into that, a tip that I forgot to mention with the editing portion is make sure you're choosing what days you want to edit or what day you feel like you can edit. If you can only edit one video in one sitting, that's okay. Then I would say choose 2 days out of the week to be able to edit a video fully. Me personally, the way that I do my videos is I take maybe 2 days to edit them, and my edit days are Mondays and Wednesdays. I will rough edit a video on Monday, and that usually takes a little bit because I'm cutting out any dead air, I'm cutting out any any repeated things, anything like that. And with my gaming videos specifically, it takes a little longer to rough edit because I have to listen to every word. A little tip, if you are editing any vlogs or anything like that, use the transcript function on CapCut to be able to see what you're saying, and there's a button where you can remove filler words. That'll help you edit a little quicker. And then on top of that, you can already see on the transcript what you're saying. So if you already see that you repeated something twice, delete it. Simple, really quick. That is the way I rough edit on CapCut. Your rough edit is what you make it. Your rough edit is what you feel like you don't want in your video. And I would say I take a day to do that. And then the Wednesday when I edit again, I will add any extra edits, all of that jazz and everything that I've shown y'all today. I didn't tell y'all that tip, but I forgot, so I just wanted to go ahead and mention that before we get into the upload portion. But let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna show you guys how to upload and then what tools and things that I use to add to my videos and try to get them to rank in search as much as possible. So to upload a video, all you have to do is go to the top right of your video and hit upload video. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I can't even get it out. And then you're going to drag and drop your video, or you can click it and select where your file is. I would 10 out of 10 recommend always putting all of your videos that you export into a specific folder. If you have 2 channels, I have a folder for my LifeWithGoddess channel, and then I have a folder for my Goddess Game channel, so that I could keep those videos separate. But if you don't mind, or if you don't care, them all together, I just have a folder that's labeled finished videos, so I know that these are the finished ones. And then I also have a folder labeled recorded video and audio, so that I can separate my recordings from my finished content. So I'm going to click the April 24th full game. As you can see, I exported that video twice. This is the one with the intro, this is the one without. So if you are going to do a little bit of an intro in front of your videos, I would definitely recommend to name them 2 different things so that you're aware that they have the intro in it. So I would put the title of the game and then say with intro or with music, depending on what it is that's a differentiating factor from the rough cut or just the rough edit. So I'm gonna click that. It's gonna go open while my video is uploading and making sure it's gonna be able to be monetized, etc., etc. I will work on my title and my description. Now my description is usually pretty much already done, but I have recently been adding a more descriptive description right here at the top area to help me with ranking in search. So I'm going to show you guys now how I do that. My number one tool to be able to do anything in my content creation journey at this point is ChatGPT. And I've mentioned this in previous videos, my tools and software video, and also behind the scenes of how I film my content. I love using ChatGPT. It definitely helps with coming up with ideas, titles, making sure things rank in search, making sure that your videos are being seen and that they pop. Anything that you could think of, ChatGPT is there for you. So let's use ChatGPT now to help us come up with a title and a description that is going to rank in search, and it's also going to come up with some hashtags to help us also rank in search with that as well. So what I normally type in, a little lengthy, so I'm just going to try to speed through this part for you guys. Okay, so that is what I type in, and we let it do its thing, and it's going to come up with a title, a description, and anything else that you want it to come up with. You can also tell ChatGPT to give you any teasers for Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, anything like that to help you as well. But right now we're gonna look at this, and the YouTube title we got was what really happened on April 24th, VHS horror game playthrough, and it has hashtags in it, but I'm gonna make them redo the title. If you don't like the title, you can always make them redo it the way you want to. And this is the description that it came with. Step into a chilling nightmare with me in April 24th. Average gameplay. Okay, no. So this part I won't add, but I'll add the rest. So I'm gonna ask them to come up with a better title. Let's see what they come up with. She was just investigating, but what she found on April 24th changed everything. That is so good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and insert that into the title, and make sure when you are asking for ChatGPT to give you a title, to ask them to give you a 100 character title, because that is how many characters you can have as a YouTube title. So just make sure you're checking that. And then we're going to go back and get the description. So we're going to get the first half of the description. We're going to ignore the middle. I'm going to delete my OpenMe. Okay, so this is, I'm going to insert my playlist link of what I wanted to add here for all my short horror and demo games. And if you guys are wondering, this is my Goddess Games channel. If you guys like horror games, any gaming content, anything like that, I do that over there, horror and simulation games. So if you guys are interested, make sure you check out the Goddess Games and subscribe to that channel too. Yeah, so we're gonna look for the short/demo game, and I want this playlist to be as a CTA. So let's go back and paste. Okay, so let's go over my description box a little bit so you guys can see what I normally tend to have in there, so that if you wanted to add certain things into yours, here's an idea of what you should add. So my description always starts with what the video is about, and then it'll end with any CTAs that need to be added. So if I mention any videos in the video that I've already previously done, I will make sure I link that below. Anything that I said in the video that I wanted to link and that I was going to link, I always make sure I try to link those. So the only thing that I mentioned in the video were these games, so that's why I linked the playlist. And then this is always here, which is my instant gaming link. Instant game place where you can get games for a discounted price, and it's actually really good, honestly. The games that are like $40 on Steam, like maybe $20 on instant gaming, and it's really a steal. So I would recommend it if you like gaming. Always put my digital planner in here as well. And then I have my links to my setup. Anything in my setup is on my Amazon storefront. And then I also have a link to my dual monitor arms, which I got sent from TikTok shop. And then I always put my socials down here, so that if you ever wanted to follow any of my socials, catch me on my other channels, Instagram, TikTok, etc. Always put your socials so people know where to find you when you're not online. And then a business email as well, so that companies can reach out to you if they want you to do brand deals, anything like that. And then I always have at the end with my intro and outro songs are. Yeah, sometimes people be wanting to know what they are. I always put them in. But yeah, that completes my up description area. So I did not make a thumbnail yet, so we're gonna do that together. And normally if the video is called for, I will put it in a playlist. This video is gonna go into short/demo games so that it could be in there with all the rest of the Amika games. And now we are in the tag section. So my normal tags are these, is what I normally keep on there. Depending on what I'm playing is how I change it up. So I will take off The Sims 4 because I'm not playing The Sims, and then I will go back to these just to see what they suggested and put these in there as well. Okay, so these are the tags that I actually ended up coming up with. So I always make sure I put my name, but I always also put Goddess Games Horror, just in case somebody never really knew what game they wanted to watch me play, but they could watch me play all the horror games. And then lastly always put the game if the game is available to put. So April 24th is on there, so we're gonna put it on there. And I need to make a thumbnail. And here is where you add your end screens. You can add your end screens, your cards. So the end screen is basically what comes at the end of the video, what videos you're putting up at the end. So I always import from my last video, and it's usually lined up pretty correct. But this time it needs to be a little longer. So we're gonna pull it out. All right, so as you see, this is my end screen. I actually made it on Canva by myself. Line these up with the little boxes that I created for them to go in. Perfect. So then I will choose what videos I want. This is crucial because if you talked about any videos in your video, this is where you are going to put those videos. Any video that you really want viewers to watch after this one, which is preferably anything you mentioned in the video or anything that is related to the specific video that it's on. So for my case, I did mention 2 games that I played recently that are by the exact same creator of the game that I'm playing. So I'm going to put those games. One of them was called Locked Up. So I'm going to just type in and search my videos. Locked Up, boom, that's on the left. And then I'm gonna change to the other Amika game that I want my viewers to watch, or at least look into if they want to. Which I can't remember what the hell that was. What was that? From Day to Day. I'm like, what was it? From Day. Yep, From Day to Day. So now I have both of those up and people can look at those afterwards. And then I'm gonna add cards. The cards are things that come up at the top right of your videos when your video is like playing. So let's say you say something about, oh, I did create a video on how to run a strip club in The Sims 4. You're gonna put a card up there at that exact time and it's gonna shoot out and say something. So I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna find, this is where I spoke about both games, and I'm going to put up both games if I can. So we're gonna put up Locked Up first. So this is it. And with the cards, you can do a video, playlist, channel, or link. So I'm gonna do a video first, and then I'm gonna do a playlist throughout. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the video, and then you can do a teaser text, which is what you see is up now, or a custom message. I normally just do the teaser text because that's what normally comes up. And this is how it's going to come up. So I'm gonna show you when it comes up. As you see, it popped up, and it'll stay up there for as long as that little marker is up there, and boom. So I let that be the way it is, and then I'm going to also add another card, which this one isn't that strategic. I'm just adding it because I did mention the game event in there. So maybe if they got bored and they want to go to a new game or whatever the hell, it's up there. Come on. The other one was From Day to Day. So we're gonna put that one randomly, and then one also, we're gonna spread them out. I wanna spread them out. I'll let that one be more towards the beginning. I'll let this one be halfway through, and I'll let this one be a little bit towards the end, which is gonna be a playlist, and that playlist is going to be the short horror and demo games that I gave a CTA to in the description of my video. Keep adding things that you've already mentioned in the video, that you've already put on the video at the end of the video. If you keep mentioning it, people will see it more. So, boom, short horror demo. Now we have 3 cards. So we have 3 chances added to the video of people going to see other content of ours. So we're gonna hit save, and boom. Those are the only 2 that I mess with. I normally do not add anything with these. Next, you go ahead and unlist your video. We are going to talk about why I'm doing that later in a second, but just unlist your video. It won't be public. Nobody will be able to see it unless they have a link to it. So just unlist it. Go ahead and get into the thumbnail. So what I will do is go to Google and find an image as my background image. So anything that looks scary or eye-catching or whatever I could do. Another thing to help you come up with thumbnail ideas if you're a little lost is go to YouTube, type in the game that you are looking for, and look down the line. Look at the thumbnails that are ranking the highest. Right? Look at the thumbnails that have the most eye-catching details that make you want to click on them, and use that as inspiration for your own thumbnail. So as you can see, I was just looking at this picture on Google, and this is how they used it. I could definitely pop it out more if I wanted to. This is his little thumbnail. He has 2.9K views, so clearly it was a pretty good thumbnail. And then I would just keep going down the line just to see like the aesthetic of what everybody's giving for the thumbnails. I like this one. It's very eye-catching and it's kind of creepy. So all right, so we got some inspiration. So we're gonna go back to Google and find the image that we want as our background image that gives the most lore and fear. This isn't bad. However, I don't know where I'm gonna put my face if I do that. This is so creepy. And this lady scared me the most in the game. So I'm going to put this because it is a VHS game and I do have that title, I believe. So we could always add more stuff. I'm gonna need this. So I'm going to just copy the image and paste it. And how I paste it is Control V. And then I have the background remover, which comes with the paid version of Canva. So if you want a background remover from Canva, you have to get the paid version, but there are free versions of background removers. And I will link one below for y'all, so you don't have to pay for that, because it's not a must just to remove your background. It's a lot of free things out there for you to use that you don't have to pay for, I promise. But this is gonna be our little title. Maybe if I use this, I will blow it up. I'm gonna take a second, maneuver this stuff, and if I have any tips or tricks, y'all will hear it, I promise. All right, now that we have finished doing the thumbnail, we are going to go into why I make my videos unlisted. So I make my videos unlisted, and then I click on the video and go to view on YouTube. As I'm viewing my video on YouTube for the first time, that is one view already for the video. Perfect. On the side here, on the side here is my TubeBuddy thing that helps me look at my analytics. So right now it's showing that my SEO score is 10. SEO is search engine optimization, which is how your videos rank in search. So right now mine is only at 10, where I have tags in the description, total tag characters, title words. You can see everything that the SEO score is for. And I only have 10, so we're gonna try to amp that up. So I need a pinned comment, I need a comment heart, and some chapters added. Normally with my gaming videos, I don't add chapters, so that's just not gonna happen, but we are gonna do a pinned comment, and we are gonna heart our own comment. And we are gonna go ahead and be the first person to like our video. So like your video, come down to the comments. We're gonna go right back to Chat GPT. I have like ad tabs open, I'm so sorry. But so this is the Chat GPT area where we did the original YouTube title and description. So along with that, we're gonna ask them to add a pinned comment. As you can see at the bottom, it does say, let me know if you want a matching pinned comment, thumbnail, text, or alternative variations. So I just want to add a pinned comment, and it's gonna add a pinned comment for you. So check out this is the pinned comment it came out with. I don't mind it. We're gonna take this, go to our video that we are watching, go down to the comment section, paste, and make sure you do whatever it's telling you. So it says insert the playlist link here. I'm gonna go back, get my link, and insert it right there. And it says, let me know in the comments, what do you think really happened on April 24th? So we're gonna just comment. We're going to pin the comment to the top of the page, and we're going to heart our own comment. Don't think of this as anything cringy or weird to the fact you're the first person to like, comment, and subscribe to your own channel. So let's just get that out of your head. It's not that deep. Like your videos, and this is gonna help your videos rank and search more. It's showing YouTube that somebody likes it. Keep it unlisted, and I would literally sit here and let the video completely play out so that I have that watch time already done. And that's just from me watching my own video. If you have any friends, any family, if they are willing to, ask them to let your videos just run in the background. They don't have to have the sound up. They don't have to be actually watching a video. If they're doing something on the computer, ask them to just pull it up on their phone, let it sit there till the video run. That will definitely help your watch time. You want your watch time to be longer. It shows YouTube that people are watching your video. So that is what I'm trying to work on getting up, and these are the ways that I'm trying to work on that. So I did my pinned comment and liked the video and everything. So now we're gonna refresh and see if it updated, and it did. As you can see, it's now showing that my pinned comment thing is checked and my comments hearted is checked. That way, now my SEO score did not change, but that is because I need to do some more SEO. So let me see if maybe ChatGPT can help me with that. Only doing creative titles is what I'm seeing here on the YouTube tab, on the YouTube page here for April 24th. So I'm gonna leave my title exactly the way it is. It's showing that creative titles do the best. So that's what we're gonna do. I think it'll still rank for April 24th because I have it in the title, I have it in the description, and I have it in my tags. So it should still rank pretty well for April 24th. So that concludes how I edit and upload my videos. Hopefully this gave you a little bit of insight on how to upload and edit your own videos and do them more efficiently and help your videos rank into search. If you have any questions, make sure you guys comment in the comment section below and let your girl know. We are all here to help each other and grow together. So don't be shy to ask anything below. No question is a dumb question. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.